You guys want to know why self-improvement seems like it doesn't work? You're putting all the work into the gym. You're putting all the work into getting your finances right. But you can't seem to get anywhere with women. Attract the type of women that they say you should attract. Well, in today's video, we're going to get two birds with one stone. We're going to answer that question, why self-improvement appears not to work in this whack-a-mole, weirdo, stupid society. And then we're gonna answer the question, or we're gonna answer what is the biggest myth that women have when it comes to men. So if that sounds intriguing to you, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. If you guys want to hit the super thanks, support the channel, all the ways you can support in the description below. I appreciate all support and donations. I appreciate you guys daily. So you're going to the gym. One of the biggest drives for men to succeed, and let's just be real about it, guys, is to get women. You want to have sex with more women, or you want a hot, attractive woman, or you want a hot, attractive, quality woman. This is why you work so hard to put yourself in a position to attract that person. But if you look out into society today, you have men with money, you have men with looks even, that are not attracting the type of women that they think they should attract. I remember one time I was in college, and my friend was telling me about this guy he knew, and he was a tall guy, about 6'2", 6'3", in shape, and he couldn't find a woman. Now, it goes further than just looks and all that stuff. He could have a weird personality or whatnot, but I've seen this a few times occur. And so I know you guys see my last video about, why self-improvement doesn't work. But shout out to the Angry Man. I watched one of his recent streams, and he kind of put two and two together for me. And now I have an answer why self-improvement doesn't appear to work in the Western culture. So one of the biggest myths that women have when they talk, you hear women say they have high standards. Women don't have high standards. Oftentimes, women are intimidated by a guy with high intelligence, a guy with money, a guy that looks good, smart, dresses well. They're intimidated by him. You guys ever dress right, or you pull up in that nice car with nice clothes on, and it's like all the women are like ignoring you? They see you. They're just intimidated. See, when women say they're working and all this stuff, and men are intimidated, we're not intimidated by a working woman that is successful. At least not the guys that are successful themselves or striving to be successful themselves. We just don't give a damn about a woman with money. We have our own money. What the fuck? So what these women are not going to tell you is that they have low standards, and they actually love the bad boy. Chad and Tyrone, the guy that's highly attractive, has the stroke game out of this world, and that's it. Don't have any money. He's just attractive and can pipe her down correctly. A lot of women suffer and settle for that guy. One, because a lot of people in the society come from broken households. So broken people like broken people. Now, the other thing is, he's really good at protection, and, it is what it is. But we don't live in that world anymore, where we're just hunters and gatherers and out in the wild, where you need a man to fight off the saber-toothed tiger and all this stuff. today it's more about financial stability. So it's like we've gotten to a part in society where we're at the extremes now. It seems like the only women, or like the only guys that women like, are at the extreme levels. Either he's extremely rich, millionaire, or he's extremely attractive but broke. Height, good looks, broke. Any guys in the middle of, in between any of those two extremes, you're getting screwed. Just like in the society now, where the middle class is slowly getting eliminated because the taxes are that's who gets the bulk of the taxes. The poor can't pay the taxes, and the rich have the money to evade the taxes, to know the tax code to evade. So anybody in the middle, you're getting screwed. And that's one of the reasons why self-improvement is not working. Because these women like Chad and Tyrone. And here's the funny thing. These women, Chad and Tyrone don't have $500 to his name. But he'll be smashing one girl, his main girl. Chad, he'll have hoes. That's the funny shit about it. He won't have any resources or status. Well, his looks is his status. And he'll have hoes. And he don't have a car. He drive her car, or he in the passenger side while she's driving. That's what the guys I'm talking about, that these women love. Whenever you go to his place, his mattress is on the floor. Whenever they go out to dates and all that stuff, she pays for the dates and she buys him stuff. That's the guys that women secretly love, that they're not going to outright say. So when they say that these men ain't shit, they're talking about those guys that they're picking. They're not talking about the guy that comes from a two-parent household. You know, he's been taught stability from his parents. They're not talking about that guy. They'll get that guy when they're 30 and washed up. But they spend their early years giving it away to bad men or broke men. Let's just be honest. Because women don't have high standards like they say they do. And like I said, he'll be broke, not have a car, not have a driver's license, not have $500 to his name. His mattress will be on the ground. And he'll have hoes. He'll have his girlfriend that he's smashing. As soon as she go to work, he drop her off at work. He use the car. He'll drive over to his side chick. Then he's smashing the barista at the Starbucks that you cool with. Then you'll find out he's smashing the bartender of the club you go to. This guy is smashing all the women. If it's not this guy, it's the rich guy. So this is why it seems like self-improvement doesn't work. Now, let's get into the next thing, because this is about society. This is about overpopulation. This is what all this stuff means. And this is going to get dark and sinister. It's going to be a bit of a dark truth. So I'll give you guys just a second to brace yourself. See, for humans to thrive, it's always been survival of the fittest, right? Eugenics have always mattered. You need strong genes to keep going, to keep life going. The reason why we have so many stupid people or dysfunctional people or broken families in today's society is because the women keep screwing the wrong guys and having children with the wrong guys. This is what they mean when they talk about a generational curse. Excuse me. What they mean by a generational curse is you have a good person that gets with a bad person, man or woman. They have a kid together, but since it's a bad person in the equation, the whole thing breaks up and becomes dysfunctional. Then you have a child in between there, and the child's going to suffer the most between the dysfunctional parents. And then the child's going to grow up with this trauma. He's going to grow up with this in his psyche because this is what he grew up seeing in his subconscious mind. And so whenever he goes out into the world, or she goes out into the world, they're going to pick bad people because they were never in a good situation in the first place. This is why you have low IQ people. This is why you have guys that don't really turn into anything. They're not really productive or anything like that. It comes from this women screwing the wrong guys. See, the bad boy, he not finna stick around for 20 years. He got different kids. He got 10 different kids. From 5 different other women. And all those kids he just had are going to be dysfunctional people in the society, which is why our society is so goofy now. Because this has been going on for a while now. This didn't happen yesterday. This has been going on for years, probably before we were even born. This is why you have so many goofy people in society that don't make sense, that are overly emotional, no logic whatsoever. And there's no way we can really fix it, guys. It's too many bad genetics out here in the world. And this is why you have to take your family and everything so seriously. When you're ready for a long-term relationship and all that stuff, you better vet. Because if you break up that family, you just continue a cycle. A vicious cycle. This is why people say it's so easy to be successful now, because there's so many low IQ and bad genetics being procreated with, or being furthered now. It's not just because of technology and all this stuff, because a go-getter gonna be a go-getter no matter if he in this society or he's in a society from 1,000 years ago. So there you have it. Hopefully you guys got some value out of this. Hopefully you guys learned something new. On your way out, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, like the video. And I will see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.